Trying to get everything going.
What are you going to teach us today?
You know, really it's a Q and A because a lot of people have questions for me a lot. So I just want to make sure everybody knows I'm
Get
available.
everything going. What are you going to teach us today?
Uh-oh, can you hear me okay?
Yeah, there's a little delay.
Because a
All
lot of
right.
people have questions for me a lot.
Maybe because you're recording it and we're hearing the recording part of it or something.
All right, is it better now? It's better now, right?
Yeah.
All right. Hey, everybody. So I just want to make sure everybody knows I'm available. So this is just kind of a way, but we're going to talk about just 3 steps to getting fundings, just to give some marketing strategies and some ideas. How are you, Sarah? Sarah, hello.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is it under Sarah? It's Elvia. Wait.
Oh, okay.
Oh, because my daughter was using it for her classes, and I think I didn't change the name. No, it's me, Elvia. Good, thank you. Yeah, I'm kind of like I had a rough morning this morning, but
All right.
let me see. And I forgot to change it. How do I change it on here? Let me see.
All right.
There is a place.
We still got people. We're going to start in just a few minutes, but people are still signing on. So let's. Oh, I need my microphone. Hold on.
Um,
All right. So, yep, this is going to be a live one on YouTube because they go on YouTube anyway once we're all set. So that way they'll be on YouTube right away.
I love your hair long. That looks good.
Ah, thank you. Thank you. All right, I gotta get this microphone. Can y'all hear me okay now?
Yep.
All right, perfect.
I understand we need to log into and change something about how we get paid now.
Oh, well, yeah.
I haven't done that yet.
So, okay, from my understanding, because DAC does a lot of meetings on Mondays and Fridays.
Yeah.
But from my understanding, we have to get a bank account with Relevate. Did you get the emails about that?
Yeah, Ellen's real good about sending out the recaps of all the stuff, all the calls and info that we need.
Mm-hmm. So we just Lashana, it's a DAC. It's like a Q&A. If you got any questions for me, or we're going to also do 3 steps to getting fundings, just to give some marketing strategies and help people out to, think of some ways they might not have thought of to help business owners get funding. That's it. So
It's easy for me to do it on the credit card side, right? So I'm interested in hearing the, tips and help on getting the lending going.
Okay. All right. There we go. All right, let me do a screen share really, really quick. This is really, really short, y'all. So again, I just want people to know I'm available. So, all right. So 3 steps to helping business owners to get funded. So step number 1. All right. So let's identify what strategy we want to use. Can everybody mute their phones too, just for a few minutes because this is a super short presentation, and then we'll just open it up and do some Q&A. So, but the first step I want to say is to identify the marketing strategy you want to use and identify what's most comfortable for you. Right. And so I say that because, some people are better in person. Some people are better one-on-one. Some people are better online. So just some marketing strategies here that you could do. You could do networking events with everything open and back up. It's really easy to have a meetup at a restaurant, or let me let somebody in, or different, there are so many event spaces popping up everywhere in every city. So can you mute your phone, please? I don't know how to mute everybody either. But so yeah, that's an easy way. Get an event space, invite some business owners, have like some refreshments, and just have it like a business networking event. People really love those. People love the fact that things are opening back up, right? So another way, you could just door knock or go to some business owners directly and share your information. Somebody's not muted. So you could just go to the business owners directly, share some information, and we are going to unmute everybody in just a few minutes too. So just so you know. Now let's talk about cold calling real quick. I'm trying to mute everybody. That's why I paused. Somebody's not muted. All right, so let's talk about cold calling real quick. In this day and age, it's really, really easy to find a virtual assistant who will make those phone calls for you. So it kind of does help to free up your time. They will narrow it down to the people who want your service. So that way, when you make your phone call, you're not wasting time, right? So everybody knows too, my favorite social media videos. It's a very simple and easy way to get a 30-second message out to 30,000 people quick, right? In just a few minutes. So you could try that strategy. Or also now this is interesting right here. The other day, somebody called me up and asked if I wanted business funding. So I thought it was funny. I said, "What made you call me?" He was like, "I don't know. I just called some list." And I'm like, "What list?" So long story short, he was telling me that there are lists you can buy to find business owners. So I'm sure that is available on Google. I'm sure it's easy to get that. All right. So let's go to the next one. All right. We want to make a plan. Once we have determined what strategy we're going to use, we want to make a plan and we want to stick to it and be committed to it. Right. So, again, like I was saying earlier, find a way to have those conversations with business owners. It's not really that difficult to do. They're everywhere these days. Everybody's an entrepreneur these days. So what else? Write your goals down, right? So just keep you a little notepad that you can get from the dollar store, and I say write your notes down and keep a notepad because everybody wants to talk about all these CRM systems. And a lot of times people get these CRM systems and they never use them because they get lost in the technology of it all. So just keep it old school. But yeah, if you want to get fundings, and I mean, you're here for a reason. So if you want to help business owners to get funding, just try to, develop a strategy and, come up with a plan and then, just stick to it and write things down. That really, really helps you to stay on track, keep your goals on track too. So yeah, write your goals down, stick to it, write your plan down too. All right. So another strategy, right? I would say step 3. So once you've done all that, once you've got comfortable talking to business owners, seeing what they say or what they think, your next step would be to host a online or offline event, right? So this will bring a bunch of business owners into one place. And I say this, educate. The easiest way to pull and bring people to you is to educate and to inspire. So what I mean by educate is tell them what the process is, tell them what the requirements are. You could do this in an event or in videos. You could do a video not talking, but just showing text, right? So there are different ways. Another way too, if you know about credit, say you're familiar with how credit works, you could give an event online or offline about credit, helping people to increase or improve their credit score. So, because credit has a lot to do with, a lot of the fundings. So, you could educate about credit, you could educate about the process of getting funded. And again, do a event online or offline and invite a bunch of business owners. Make it fun for them, not just about, you trying to help people get funded, but, just them, a group of people being in a fun atmosphere that will help you to get some fundings. All right. So the next step would be to just, ask. So once you have your online event or your in-person event, then of course you ask. You can ask them who they know, ask them for referrals, who they know that might need some funding, or when might they need some funding. Another way too is always just give people ideas of what they could do if they got the funding, right? So you want to give business ideas sometimes. So not just educate about the process, but give ideas. And that's it. So this was, like I said, short, but so now a lot of people reach out to me on Facebook, and like right now, my Facebook is not even working. So I haven't been able to get in there for 2 days. So, but if people have questions, it's best to email me, and I respond faster anyway if you email it. But it's best to email it, or if it's something about DAC specific, it's best to post it in the group, because somebody there, I'm sure, has the answer. All right, we want to open it up now. Everybody want to unmute? Any questions about that, or the new way to get paid? Anybody have any questions about any of those? Kimmel Thomas.
Yes, hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Awesome.
I have a couple of questions. My first question is, well, I'm new to this. I have signed on to the portal. My first question is, how do I get more training on if I actually have a client who's looking for business funding, processing them? Where do I go next, and what do I do? And my second question is, if I did a workshop or like an informational thing, are there any videos that I could play during that workshop that kind of explains DAC a little bit better, or no?
That's a good question. I would say, not that I'm aware of, are there any videos from DAC explaining the process, but there could be. But I'll say this: anything that is available to us is all in the Agent Resource Center. When you go to davidallencapital.com, it's all in the Agent Resource Center.
Okay.
So if there is a video available, you could, I'm sure, use that. But you could honestly you could be creative yourself. I don't know.
I'm a little camera shy still. I love your videos and it gives me inspiration, but I mean, because that's what brought me here, but I'm still a little camera shy.
Okay. So, but you think though that you might be open to a workshop in person?
Yes. I'm a real estate agent, so I think it's a good add-on to workshops that I already do for like first-time home buyers and things like that.
Yes.
And sometimes a lot of my home buyers are business owners.
Yes, absolutely. That would definitely be a good fit. So I would say check the Agent Resource Center, because I'm not sure, but if I were doing a home buyer workshop or anything like that, and I'm not, say you were doing one next week, and you might just want to say, if anybody has questions about business funding, I do have that available. And, you might want to just highlight the most popular product. and just say, these are the requirements, and call me if you want to know more.
Okay.
So just throw it in there. I would say don't overthink it. Don't
Okay.
overthink it, because it's, just tell people it's available.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And if I do have a client, what would be the first thing to do?
Okay, well, when I have a client, I just send them my link, because basically they do apply online. So it's actually a little bit more secure than them just, giving you their email or their social security number and all of that stuff. But, they could either apply online, or you could talk to them over the phone and they're on their computer and y'all could walk through it together, something like that. But I have my links available on my website. So that's what I tell them to do, is just apply there. And I always educate them of the guidelines and requirements beforehand, so that they don't even waste their time if they don't qualify.
Right. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks for the questions.
Mhm.
Manisha. Manisha Peoples.
Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry. And I'm sorry if I sound muffled. I have kids and I lock myself in the bathroom.
Oh. All right, I understand.
The first thing was I was watching, I want to say it was the video that David did on either Monday or Tuesday, something about that. But I thought that I read somewhere that cold calling was actually not allowed.
Oh,
So
really?
yeah, I read it somewhere. I want to say that it was in the FAQs in the resource center, but I'm not 100% sure. But I just wanted to get clarification before I actually just started calling people out the blue.
Wow. Maybe they said something to the degree of cold calling is not allowed without like permission or them providing the phone number. I don't
Okay.
know. So I'm glad you brought that up. I need to find out. But I wonder, how do people get business owners then? But I don't know. I'm
Right.
from the real estate world, so we do it all.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I have a,
I was thinking about that when you mentioned the list, because obviously if there's a list of business owners, man, that's probably the easiest way to get in contact with people, as far as seeing if they need funding.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to make sure before I went online actually looking for a list to start calling people.
Mm-hmm. I will definitely find out that answer. I'll definitely find out that answer. But like I said, I'm from the real estate world. That's all I did was call everybody. I called everybody at random. But we also used programs that did cross check for people who are on the do not call list. So it would tell us who's on the do not call list. So yeah, somebody said in the chat, maybe it's related to the do not call list.
Okay.
But yeah, I got to find out about that, because I'm always telling people to call. So good question. I'm glad you brought that up.
Yes, and now in regards to the way that we are going to get paid, and the Relevate, I heard someone mention earlier about how we set it up, and it is in the Agent Resource Center. Now, I had issues when I initially tried to sign up for whatever reason. It wasn't letting me go to the site, but someone suggested clearing the cache, because I was trying to do it from my phone. And I cleared the cache and it still didn't work. So I was trying to go through from my phone and from a desktop, and for whatever reason, it wasn't working. Eventually I did.
What site was it though that wasn't working?
The link that they have in the Agent Resource Center. I was clicking the button and for some reason it wasn't going through. I mean, I tried it a few different times and finally it did work. I just wanted to put that out there because so that we wouldn't go straight to, like the Relevate website. Okay. And that we actually go through the resource center, because they said if we just go to the website, then it won't be linked to our
Right.
what is it, the ID that we're
Right.
assigned.
Yeah, I just looked at the email and I followed their instructions, and
Right.
it took me there. It took me there right away. So
Uh,
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Maybe it could be my internet. It's a little janky around these parts.
Okay. Oh,
So, but yeah. And then my last question, I'm sorry, was that I know we have the insurance, the health insurance plan, the DEC healthcare.
mhm.
I wanted to know because I asked in the Facebook group about more information on it, and they basically suggest that because we're not licensed insurance agents, that we can't really talk about it. All we can do is send them to the site. But I actually do have my life insurance license. So since I am a licensed insurance person, would I actually be able to speak in detail about that service?
About okay,
The
what
day
service is it
care,
again?
the health insurance plans that we provide.
You know, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna be 100% honest. The only thing I do in DAC is the business funding. I
Okay.
did not even know healthcare was offered.
Oh my,
So, healthcare, you're saying that healthcare, that we can offer healthcare to consumer or to business owners?
we offer to, we have 3 different plans. We have individual, family, and there's a plan that we can offer employers in order for them to offer their
Okay.
employees.
You know, I'm gonna tell you, because I already do too many things,
Right.
so I try to narrow my focus,
Mhm.
because I find with myself that if I'm having my hands in too many different bowls, I tend to get less done. I'm less productive. So I don't know. I'm not trying to sell insurance. I'm trying to, like brand myself as like one thing, and I just do business funding and real estate, and I do my digital products. But
Right,
I
right.
don't know anything about health insurance. I got to be honest.
Okay, no, no, that's fine.
Okay. Sorry about that.
Well, thank you. You did answer a lot of my questions, and I am going to be looking for this list later because I got to get started. It's a little harder to do face to face, especially during the summertime, because, like I said, I have 3 littles running around here, and one is knocking on my bedroom door right now. So
I
definitely going to
understand.
look into the list.
Okay. And I definitely got to find out about the phone calls.
Thank
Because
you.
I'm talking about my brains just sparked when he called me and said he bought a list. I was like, "What? How'd you find that? How'd you do that?"
Man.
Wow.
Or maybe if he's in a chamber of commerce, I would think that they have a list of everyone who's there who are business owners.
Mm,
And maybe he got the list through his chamber of commerce.
I was kind of mad at myself too for not playing along so I could learn more. Next time, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna play along. Like, yeah, maybe I am interested. I should have been more curious about what he was gonna say.
That is
But
crazy though.
yeah, yeah. So, but he was hustling. That's for sure.
Gotta get it how you gotta get it.
Yep, yep. All right. Anybody? Kia's iPhone. Kia's iPhone. Thank you for the question too.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for calling on me.
Hi.
I was a little late, but you mentioned new pay. Did anybody have questions on the new pay? I didn't even know it was a new way to get paid. Could you elaborate on that, please?
Ooh, they've emailed us like almost every email. The last 2 weeks is all about it. But basically, you sign up for this bank called Relevate. So you go to the Agent Resource Center, and you want to log in. You want to go to the website. Actually, let me share my screen. If anybody's looking, hold on one second. If I, uh-oh. All right, hold on one second. Um, Let me see if I can share. Oh gosh, I don't know how to remove this presentation. Oh, there we go. Hold on. All right, so if we go to, all right, so when you're on the website, if you scroll to the bottom, where it says, oh, there it is, healthcare division. But if you click where it says Agent Resource Center, this is where everything is. So you just got to log to the website. But like, do you see here? It says this is your Get Pay card. So there's a partnership with a bank called Relevate. So all of our commissions will be going on to this card. So you have to register and get your card. You have to register to get your card.
Okay. And it's still monthly.
It's
It's
I'm
still
sorry.
paid out monthly. Is it still paid out monthly, or the only thing different is just registering, getting that card?
It was paid the next day. DIC is paid the next day.
DIC to pay the
You
agents the
usually-
next day or the customer the next day?
Both. Both.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was payout was every 30 days. I'm sorry.
Nope. Nope. So basically you just they sent us a lot of emails though. So you just take a look at those emails because it's a like simple instructions, walks you through how to sign up for the card. Once you sign up for the card, it's gonna take about 9 days. So you probably want to sign up and make sure you have your card in case you get a funding. In case you get a
Okay.
funding soon.
Okay.
Okay.
And then also, this question is not on this.
Oh, go ahead. Nobody
Okay,
else?
so I was trying to ask you on Facebook, but you probably was confused. Talking is better with me. But a year ago, I signed up. When I signed up under you, like almost a year ago,
Mhm.
it was the other company. I ain't gonna say to protect the innocent and the guilty. It was the other company, right? So now I'm still stuck myself. I was actually seeing myself, my own business. Now it's a different company. Now I was Giggle. You see what I'm saying? So somehow I'm still stuck with that other company when I go to apply.
I'm not.
Follow me?
When you go to apply, what?
When I go to apply, because I didn't accept the offer like a year ago, right?
Oh, so you applied for funding a year ago.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
Okay, so you
Yes.
applied for funding
You're
a year
welcome.
ago.
A year. I'm sorry.
Somebody has to mute themselves. I don't know. I can't see who it is. Let me see. Okay, so what were you saying again, Yvette? You said you applied for funding a year ago?
Yep, I applied for funding under you like almost a year ago, right?
Okay.
And so when I can't, it was with a different company, I believe. DAC was funding with a different company.
Oh,
So you see what I'm saying? So
well,
now,
they have different lenders. So don't forget that. They have a few different lenders that they work with. So, but yep, I know who you're talking about. Okay.
oh, okay. So I was, see, I might be confused. So now when I came around, because I seen some screenshots in the group, I wasn't able to go through that lender. You know what I'm saying? I got approved. I sent it a screenshot of all the details. You replied back,
So, okay, I
whatever
can't
you
help
said.
you about a funding. This is just for people who trying to help people get funded. But I can't help you with that really. I would say there's an email address. So you're probably talking about Biddy. So I think you would just email them, apply@biddyadvance.com. Or even email somebody at DAC. But I can't, yeah, like once somebody goes into applies for the funding and they're like in the system, they handle everything. So I wouldn't have any answers for you on that at all. This is just kind of like a marketing training, kind of.
Okay.
I'm sorry about that.
That's okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, y'all, we ready to wrap up? Any Anybody got questions or comments before we go? Going once, going twice. All right, y'all. So I will see you next month. Hopefully we'll have some new information and some new marketing techniques. All right. See y'all later.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
You're welcome. Oops. Hello.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye. Oh, one more thing I forgot to say, y'all. As usual, you post your comment on the video and two people's gonna get lunch. So don't forget, post your comment, anything at all that you might have learned here today. So that's it. I forgot to say it. And then, yep, I'll email the information on that though. All right, see y'all later.